Video here. There we go. Welcome back. You're joined by myself, Walks, of ACG fame. I'm also joined by the illustrious, the infamous, notorious ACG Scorch, representing Tottenham FC today. On the pod, we're a couple men light, but that is no issue at all. If you are in the stream, please make sure you pay your entry fee, and your entry fee is just a like. Just hit the like button. That's all we need to feed our children. Scorch, how have you been? Are you happy with proceedings in pre-season? I saw Richarlison get off the mark against, who's it, Lion something FC or Lion Sale? I can't remember the name. But yeah, a convincing win, a thumping in pre-season. Were you able, to tune in and watch that football feast?
Yeah, I caught it still. Yeah.
Anything stand out to you? Anything? Lo Celso again. You did call it out a few streams ago, maybe about 7 days, or some people call it a week. A week ago, you said Lo Celso has impressed so far, and he continues to do so. Do you think that he could be the dark horse, the black sheep, to break into Ange's squad? Because a lot of people probably wouldn't have had him staying in Tottenham. Tottenham's plan, for this season.
He's been our best player this pre-season so far. And the crazy thing is like, you hear Unai Emery's interested in him and wants him, and you start to think,
what does he know?
You know what I mean? But obviously, but I think it's kind of looking like he's kind of shaping up for, because I thought Ndombele might get another crack.
Yes.
But no, it's looking like
proven to be the case, has it?
Yeah, I don't know if he's injured, but it's looking like Lo Celso. I'll be honest, even Lo Celso is like he's outshining James Maddison.
That gets a little bit awkward, and I'm here for a bedding in period. I'm here for it's only pre-season, but the longer it goes on, and we're probably 2 weeks out now from the start of the season, teams are going to be coming home from their far-flung tours, and you probably think now's the time for you to start stepping it up, Madison, and claiming and justifying that bargain that you claimed to be. But yeah, a little bit awkward. But as they say, good problem to have.
Do you know what I think it is? I think you're seeing that Lo Celso is an 8. Like, he's an 8.
Okay.
Creative 8, like creative-minded 8, but he's an 8 though. And Maddison is really a 10. Like.
Okay.
Really.
And what do you think, for the gaffers who are not as au fait with the terms, what is the big difference there between the 8 and the bona fide cast iron 10?
I think when you start mixing in like the other sides of the game, apart from like being creative and stuff, like Maddison loses a bit of effectiveness. Like, it seems to kind of diminish a bit of his game, whereas he might have been allowed to like maybe not do so much at Leicester, whereas at Tottenham it's a bit more of a requirement, and it's
under Ange as well, from what I've heard.
Yeah, whereas I think Lo Celso, this is mad easy. He's like, raw. Like, I just wait. You lot are gonna pass me the ball bare, and we've got the ball bare, and I just gotta. You want me to do passes, little reverse, like just. But you know, like, he's on the ball so much, like the game's kind of starting to run through him, and he's like, "Oh, pass it over there," like just basics. And then when he throws in the little reverse on the edge of the box, oof,
cash money.
Whereas before, he's like hardly seeing the ball, probably wants to do that pass. But
Yes.
the balance is to where like he can kind of pick and choose his moments now. Whereas I think like probably for Madison it's coming the other way, like where he's used to he's do you know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes. It's like I don't want to do this. It's like the big fish in the small pond type thing. Whereas like at Leicester, people will look to him. A lot of the game will go through him. Well, now where you stepped it up, admittedly, it might go somewhere else, and you might not be the guy that everyone's looking to. And yeah, if you're not touching the ball for the 4 or 5 minutes, can get a little bit spooky. And then now, if people are gaining trust in a Lo Celso, Mr. Unfortunate to miss out on the World Cup, and he's fit again, things could get a little bit weird. But as I said, great problem to have. And we're speaking about a bona fide 10, luxury, yada, yada, yada. Here is someone who can be seen or deemed to be a bona fide 10. We're talking about cash money. We're talking about £100 million plus of. I'm not even sure what Jude Bellingham is at the minute. He's a phenom. And yesterday he was playing in the 10 role against Man United, who he was once linked with, toured the training ground. They rolled Fergie out of retirement. And yesterday he said, thanks for that. I'm going to dink your new keeper, which was lovely to see. Real Madrid ran out 2-0 winners against Manchester United yesterday in a friendly, again in the US of A. And I'd say on the whole, it was a deserved win. Real Madrid, I'd say, still have probably the best midfield in the world. And I think it showed yesterday. United were outplayed in part. United still had chances, but again, missing out on that striker. And Ten Hag mentioned it after the game. He's saying we're creating chances, but I need someone to be a killer. And we just don't have that at the minute. In terms of Real Madrid, they failed to win the league after winning it the year before. Do you think that this is like a new and improved Real Madrid team? We've got the likes of Joselu, Benzema has now gone. Modric and Cruz came off the bench. And that just goes to show that the depth of quality they have. What do you think their chances are in La Liga this year, Scotch? And then further afield, the big one, Champions League.
I think they've got a decent chance of winning the league, but I don't know why. I always kind of favour Barca when it comes to the league. Being honest.
I guess based on the data that's been there across the last 20 years or so, they have dominated the league. And that's even without Pep being at the helm. But yeah, I think that their chances are improved. I think the signing of Bellingham is big. A lot of people, and we've heard this before, saying Kane hampers Real Madrid. I think Benzema going might free up some space. It might allow people to step up to the plate. Because last year, admittedly, he was way off at Scotch.
No,
we don't like to talk about it. The heroics of the year before, amazing, like stuff of
no, he was prone.
Fable. But last year was quite a poor season, and a sad way to leave it for Karim, I think.
Yeah, with the Copa del Rey. But you know what it is? You know what it is, Wolf? I've seen when they need Benzema. Not even Benzema to score. They need. But you know what it is though. Last season might have been. Like, we don't know. Like,
say that again. So you just cut out.
The baton might have got passed over last season.
Okay. And to who?
To Vinny, to Valverde. They demanded more goals out of Valverde. Like, see, like before, Valverde was like some sick guy, if you know it. Like, if you're aware, he's sick. But now it's like
it's official.
You have to be sick. Don't try like be calm, Valverde. I want 10 goals from you a season.
Yeah.
And that other stuff. All that, everything you're doing, I'm putting that as part of, the plan. Right, this is the plan. you're on the plan list now, which is not,
Mhm.
which is a different kind of setting to before.
There's
So
expectation with that. Yeah.
yeah. But what I really want to speak about, even though there's Man U and
Please,
by the
please.
way, I like Martinez's attitude to life.
He would probably tackle his mum if she was like with the shopping bag. Like if she had a ball at her feet, he'd definitely still cut her in half. And yeah, he cut Bellingham in half with a big challenge. But you know what I did like as well, Scorch? Little bit of
I
needle
know.
between them. The interview after.
No, do you know what bit everyone missed out?
Bellingham, you're being a bit of too much of a big. You're saying too many right things, which is a bit annoying. Go on.
Mount with the baby shove,
Yes, I
the
might
baby
know
joint.
you, but today I don't know you. I like it, man. And that's what I want to see. I want to see winners. I want to see this, regardless of whether it's a friendly, a preseason game, and there's penalties after or halftime shows. Like this stuff is what we pay to see, or some people illegally stream. No, I like it a lot. And Bellingham after the game said Martinez respect. Like after the, I think when Martinez coming off, held up Bellingham. And it's like what you do. It's just literally
Bro, I love it.
guys
I
going
love
to
it.
war, and that is what we love to see. Let's go through
That
some of
weren't
the
that
comments.
weren't my main that weren't my main takeaway though from the game.
Please continue.
After he dinked Onana, the new signing, did you see the celebration?
Yeah.
The walk. He's walking,
No.
and
He's doing a lot.
Galacticos are jumping. There's
Rewarding
Galacticos
him.
from the left, from the
Mhm,
right, on his
mhm.
shoulder. He is
Yes,
just strolling
and he's
like
carrying
he's
all of them. He's carrying, and that's what he was signed to do, to carry the rest of the Galacticos. If someone is cut out for the job, I don't think I've seen someone who's more prepared for big dog status, man.
wearing the five.
He is unfazed by it all, and he keeps saying the right things. Hard to hate, even if he does think our new signing. For me, Onana yesterday, a revelation. Regardless of him being beaten twice by two good finishes, I think Bellingham was borderline offside. Wan-Bissaka probably needs to step that up a little bit. That's where he keeps getting caught out. It's at the back post and not getting up quick enough. But that's for another day. But where I would like to focus on is the addition of Onana. Unbelievable. He allows the team to play 10, 15 yards further up the pitch. Centre backs don't have to drop onto the toes of the keeper. Distribution off the left and the right foot. It is a joy to see him. Welcome to modern football, Man United. It is
He
amazing.
he's. Do you know how bad it is? He's like a nice aesthetic footballer, like not for a goalkeeper.
No. For a footballer, full stop. He has better technique, better style, more detail on the passes. It's ridiculous to see. It's so good. But as I said, yeah, Man United, welcome to the modern era. We'd like to see how that plays out. But yeah, as I was saying, Man United need a midfielder. I won't be surprised if we push for Amrabat in a big way. Personally, I don't think Casemiro a year later is what we're going to need across a full season. Ericsson as well, poor guy, since come back from the injury, don't think he's had the same impact that he once had. So I won't be surprised if United goes super hard, pause for Amrabat. Because we've been heavily linked with him, and he could take some of the load off of those weary old legs. And the Hoyland links increase. PSG supposedly put a take it or leave it deal down on the table
A
for the young
lesser bid
Catalan.
than United. Are they? Are they?
Yes,
Is there?
yeah. It's chestnut checkers. This football stuff, man. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that plays out. He's a sworn Man United fan, so I wonder if that will play a part. But yeah, nice little bit of mind games, as Young Spray says, being played right now. Let me go through some of the comments quickly. Dyer and Højbjerg are hampering the team. Højbjerg should probably be signing for Atletico before sundown, so they won't have to worry about that. Dyer still getting pelters after all these years, and
He's only, Dyer's only played 45 minutes of football this preseason.
yeah, we're gonna
I
let
don't. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying like.
context.
Yeah.
Here we go. Don't talk to me about Spurs till they get two defenders. If you had to buy two
Yes.
defenders, what
Yes.
position, Scorch? If you had to,
Two positions right now for the squad.
yeah. No, for the defenders, would it be like a fullback? Would you get a wing back? Would you get another wing back? Would you get a centre back, a ball playing centre back?
A ball playing left centre back. and then
Longley?
just no. Somebody like Pau Torres would have been perfect, like
What a
leader.
purchase. What a buy.
Um,
Villa, man. Shout out to Villa, man. They're just getting stuff right as well. Hoslu, didn't know he had that in the locker. Unreal finish
you
from
ain't been
him.
watching. You haven't been
He,
watching
he
football.
might surprise a few people this season. I will be honest. I watched that space. On a real, I don't think Bellingham is a number 10. MMB, let us know what you actually think Bellingham's best position is. As we know, he wore was it number 22 because he was a 10-8. My maths are
6.
off. And a 6. And you can add that up to whatever number he used to wear because he can play all positions, supposedly. Depends on the Barca leavers.
Or
With
4.
the league.
Sorry.
Yes. Got it. It was the 22. Valverde is a lapdog. Ooh, interesting. He has been deployed as that guy that runs around and stuff. But
Valverde slander will not. No.
banished. Yeah, fair. Nathan,
No.
come on. None of that. Mohammed, super chat. Big up yourself, man. Respect. Really appreciate this from you. We've seen you on the streams regularly throughout the summer. So yeah, big up yourself, man. You
Thank you,
are one
Mohammed.
of our top players. Big up yourself.
Who do you support, by the way? Let us know who do you support, and on top of that, who do you think's got the best takes out of the man then?
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know who it is and tell them why it's me, Mohammed. MMB, I reckon Modric has a role at Madrid until he's 40 years old. Decision making and technique is perfection. I did think this when I compare him to an Ericsson, let's say, the difference is night and day. And it's weird that Modric hasn't really shown massive signs of degradation yet after considering all the mileage he's done. It's a joke.
No, I remember do you know what's funny, yeah? So there came a moment, I think, when he just decided, yeah, all right, cool, I'm at the back end now. So you know what? I need to I'm gonna take more risk with my passing. So sometimes, or not even passing, dribbling. He loses the ball sometimes now, yeah. But he also does more, does crazier things though.
He's looking a bit more gung ho in his approach.
Yes.
Which is strange to see. You usually see the
Do you know?
polar opposite.
You know who else has just got into that bag and just survived the last 4 years? Bro, Carvajal's been done for years, and he's just cutting through. Bro, you tune in a Champions League game, and I'm like, he's gonna. Today's the day.
Today's the one where he retires. He gets retired.
And he just starts. He turns flare. He does flary stuff. You're not that guy. I've been watching you from Leverkusen. I know you. You're not that person.
Yeah.
Wait, quickly before we cut as well. Nacho, Garnacho. That is
truth.
Is the number 7. Let's just keep saying it. I know he's not allowed to get the 7 yet because it's risky. Yeah.
Yes.
And for PR purposes, yeah. But Garnacho is the number 7.
He's the one that things go through, man. Yeah, it seems like he is the go-to, the outlet, which is amazing to see for someone so young. I don't think that he will be moving from that left wing position if Rashford does have to play down the middle. Fantastic player. But United need so much more, I think, going forwards. Anthony, big season ahead for him. If the finishing does come, which is a big ask, we need Benny McCarthy to be working on him. I think he could go clear. As it stands, it's just falling a bit short. And I'm not sure United can afford to keep missing chances like that without a killer up top. That is where we are. Did you see any of the Arsenal highlights? They played against Barcelona. Jess, welcome to the stream, good sir. Arsenal ran out 5-3 winners against Barcelona. Do you remember when people used to say that Arsenal were like the mini Barcelona? That was like a weird time in my life. They were supposed to be like linked, and it was a little bit strange. But Arsenal. The David beat Goliath yesterday. Some good goals yesterday. Saka again scoring. Trossard proving. Scorch, you did say he could be a problem. And as I keep repeating, it's a good problem to have for managers. His second goal was a joke.
Before we go into Trossard and Arsenal, just anything, before we go into any of that, Are we ready yet? Because Saka is here, bro.
Okay, you
like
said he's approaching world class. I don't know what you're waiting for,
because I
but let me know.
bro.
Let me know.
I've been trying to jump out the window. Sorry, just your background's rage. I've been trying to jump out the window, yeah, and people are telling me stuff like, oh, but he hasn't done this and yeah. But you see my eyes. It's like, when I saw Kante at Leicester or Mahrez at Leicester, I knew what I was seeing,
Revelations, yeah.
Bro, Saka is just like,
he's the truth, man. And I hate to see it, but he is doing crazy things. And there's a lot of right foot finishing involved, which is annoying.
do you know how mad it is, yeah? He's like one of them people, yeah, that like, he ain't really got it patterned on an ability aspect, yeah. Like, but you know what it is? He's so good at football and so intelligent that he's gonna, you know what I mean? He's gonna work out how to score on his right foot from that angle. Bro, he's
No, he's
here,
crazy, man. And if they can harness that and he can find another level, the sky really is the limit for Bukayo. Jess, were you able to see any of the Arsenal Barcelona friendly yesterday? Any takes? Anything stand out to you?
I want to go hard and early.
Oof.
Leandro Trossard is the truth.
Okay. Should he be starting, Jess?
Yes, no. Yes, no.
We'll take the first part.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
No, if Arsenal never had Martinelli, I'd say yeah, Trossard.
So it's a no. So it's a no as it stands then, because they do have Martinelli.
If they never had Gabriel Jesus, I'd say they never had Saka. I'm saying, but Trossard's been playing that midfield 8 role. You know what I'm saying? So I think
somebody on the panel, not me, not you, just someone did suggest that he could cannibalize a new signing's position.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think I'm gonna say it earlier. I said it to my friend earlier on. If Trossard starts 90% of Arsenal's Premier League games this season, he wins PFA Player of the Year.
You had me in the first half, and then it just all went to pot. But he's a very good player who could start to knock on the door. He'd probably be right to go up to Arteta, knock on his door and say.
For me, Trossard is like a new signing because my thing, in football is pre-season. Me and Scorch were saying it last season when Ronaldo decided to not do a pre-season and just do pull downs. Yeah. And then look what happened to him when the season started. Trossard didn't have a pre-season with Arsenal. He didn't get to assimilate into
and landed. No, landed.
No, still, yeah, still
he didn't pre-season and he landed still. So imagine when you let him, it's what I'm saying.
Could be mad. Yeah. If I was him, I'd definitely be or sitting next to Arteta on the coach and just pretending to listen to tactics and talk football because he's proven himself, man. What I will say is Saliba and Gabriel look like they put on like a kilo or two of muscle. Saliba kind of got bun down the side, looking a bit heavy legged. It is only pre-season. Gabriel got outrun by Sancho the other night. I just need them to sharpen it up because they were a revelation last year, ridiculous partnership. And it is pre-season, as we keep saying, but just looking a little bit leggy, man. But I'm sure they'll get that right with a little bit of strength and conditioning.
What have I missed? Did we talk about Jude Bellingham being the future of
man, carrying Galacticos. Yeah. It's all on his shoulders, man. He's the one.
Thank you. Just want to make sure.
Sorry, Barcelona.
Where do we rate them? Where do we rank them? What?
No. What is this nonsense kit that you're wearing?
Oh, that it looks like a throwback. I'm sure they had like a greyish kit back in the day. I think I remember Clivert wearing it. It looks like an ode to that, but that's bad enough. Also, no, it's not a great replica for me. He's so incensed. He's logged off. What I was going to say, Jess, is Oriol Romeu was paying for Barcelona. How has this happened again?
I believe
Why?
Barcelona are paying for their sins.
Yeah, why? Scott, why? Can you explain why Romeo was playing for Arsenal? For Barcelona.
Oh yeah. So he got purchased for I think eight M's. Was it about
No,
8 M's?
he paid his fee, didn't he?
Pay to play. That's
Do
like
you know about this, guys?
that's like
I'm not
my Sunday team.
Because he was at Genoa. He was at
Yes.
Genoa.
Girona.
Yeah.
Which is around the corner. Yeah.
But like but remember it's just a full circle thing, really.
He's back home, but
Because
still, it's not.
he come from there. So
But
I know.
sentiment in football, what is going on? I was
sentimental
shocked.
basis. It's more people. But sorry though, the kit though, bro. I don't care if it's a throwback to this, an ode to that.
Mhm.
We're harking back to the. I don't care.
These
That is an
times, talking, yeah.
awful kit. Awful
Not having
kit.
it.
Terrible kit. Terrible kit. And you know what it is as well? Barca have been dropping some bangers. Some of their kits have been slapping. So it's like
they've been putting out some. So this is like a what's going on? What's happened, lads? Yeah.
It's a miss.
Yeah, I know the kit. Yeah, it looks like and there's like I think Ronaldinho wore that kit as well. It's a throwback, man. I see what they're trying to do. I don't know if they're cooking on gas, but yeah, that is one for the gaffers. We'll let them decide. Let's have a look at the comments quickly. Oh yes, what Saka did to Alonso was GBH. He absolutely treated him like dirt. It wasn't okay. But this is what it is. And if Saka gets that mean streak, it's a problem, is what I will say.
when you and a man collide, yeah, and he ends up going towards your goal, and you end up facing the other way and on the floor.
Mm-hmm. You won.
Have you seen the pictures of Saka? They got before and after last season, this season. The muscles put on.
Oh, is he on the Pedri diet?
I think he might be. He's on the Goretzka 2020.
Okay, juicing indeed. Kai starts over Trossard. Caleb G says, I wonder for how long.
Laughing. Whoa! Don't miss the emoji.
Okay, so I'm sleeping on the emoji. Kai starts over with Trossard though. Laughter. Romeo is still poor. Romeo done a Fabregas paid to go home. That's so cute. Like, what? I don't know, man. That Barca stuff makes me a little bit sick. Why is Rashford such a myth in the 9? I've now seen him in the 9 many times. He has all the attributes cried, yet he just doesn't commit. I'm not sure if anyone saw the interview with him and Gary Neville released this week. It's like 30 questions. And it was quite insightful in parts. And Rashford talks about having to make different types of runs when you're playing down the middle. If you're playing off the left, you can see different things. Angles are a bit easier. And it was just like a little bit, I was like, okay, you actually are a student of the game in a sense. But yeah, why he's a myth in the 9.
He hasn't got attributes. I don't believe that. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, sorry, 1 second. Wait, did you excuses?
Pardon me, I didn't catch that. Scored you cut out.
Excuses.
Sorry, did you? Sorry, Walks, I missed that. Did you say he gave a list of excuses?
No. It was different reasons. He doesn't mind it.
So excuses.
Right.
Excuses.
He likes. Watch the interview, fellas. But yeah, it was insightful. I liked it, man.
He said play number 9. He's fast.
Okay.
He's fast. That's
what are the attributes that he lacks, Justin?
Okay, so easy way to answer that, yeah? Look at number 9s that we like, proper number 9s, yeah? And say, look what they do and look what Rashford does, yeah? Are they the same things? No.
No, like, but can you say it's a podcast? Say these things.
We football people, yeah, we know, okay? Look at all the big number 9s. Never
Watkins.
ever. Watkins, yeah? Never ever have we looked.
So what are these attributes? Or are we just going to keep saying we know?
Oh, man, I'm not going to even dignify that. I'm not even going to dignify that with naming the attributes.
I don't think you know.
We've never looked at. That's for you to. Yeah, we've never looked at any of the top number 9s in the world and said, yeah, Rashford, and put him in the same category as Lewandowski, or when Suarez was up there, or that brief period when I believe Lukaku was one of the main 9s. None of those attributes that they had did Rashford have, apart from being mad fast and having a hard shot. Fast and shoot.
Lukaku had better attributes Than Rashford.
That bit, yeah, when Inter won the league. Guys, we've got another guest. Oh, shit. Just go. What time do you call it?
Huh?
What time do you
No,
call
I
it?
got sent on a scouting mission, a mic'd up scouting mission. I've just returned from pre-season.
He's back. Controversial one. Trossard might be a better 9 than Jesus.
Not controversial at all.
I'm with that.
It's not controversial at all. It's not controversial. There's no controversy.
Why is it not controversial? It's because it's true.
Yeah, if you watch him play, Trossard is cold. The problem is,
So why is he a better 9 than Jesus? Are we going to say, we know again? Like, why is he a better 9 than Jesus? Does he score more goals than Jesus, or
he's more clinical?
Yeah.
Yep. More fluid, less chaos though. Less chaos, but he's more fluid, more clinical. I say better decision making.
Better at assists.
Yeah.
Creates more chances.
How about this? I've noticed a trend in Gabriel Jesus. I've actually noticed, yeah. He actually likes the left defensive centre mid role. The left side specifically. When he gets over there, he gets busy with the tackling and pressing and win. Yeah, and then
nice little jink. Yeah.
But you know what it is? Trossard just does his job that he's asked to do. One job. If it's up top, he'll find. Don't get me wrong, he's not exactly Alan Shearer. You know what I mean? What he will do is find a way to be effective using his technique, his movement, to score goals and create for others. And if he's put in midfield, he's not going to rat about like Caicedo. But you give him the ball, he's going to make good angles for your team to keep the ball. He's going to look after it, and he's going to do. Not only is he going to look after it, he's going to do something with it. He's going to do something.
His GA, like minutes to GA must be insane for Arsenal. Like his minutes to GA must like dwarf Jesus's.
Jesus is giving me a lot of stuff.
I like.
Honest, I'm looking, and he's looking like.
I like Trossard, but this shout
looking like
cannot be allowed to travel. This shout has to stop here. Trossard, a better 9 than Jesus.
No, I'm not saying he's a better 9. No, but step away from Trossard.
Step away from
Trossard. Let's look at Jesus. He's looking a bit sketchy. Like you kind of need to show us why you need to be here.
It's a big season for Jesus. Then we're saying.
Yeah. Because we got 100 M's to spend on. We got 100 M's to spend on central midfielders. And
I guys, you know what I've seen as well, yeah? I've seen Jesus leaving Arsenal next summer because lack of game time. I've seen it.
Oh my God. If anyone is able to clip this, please clip this.
Atletico Madrid.
Clip this and send it back to us. This last 3 minutes has been crazy.
I wouldn't say like leaving Arsenal, but I would say another, like go back to his preferred position, his original position, which is a winger. I've been saying this. He's been a winger. He admits that he's a winger. He got converted into a number 9.
As a right winger, by the way.
Yeah, that final
went through
season,
some little spell, yeah.
That final season,
been nuts for Brazil and nuts for Man City. Yeah. I thought he was gonna say. I thought he was gonna say LDM.
Come on, what is this last 3 minutes has been crazy. Jordan McMenemy said Postecoglou sets the tone. Just here to drop my AP shots. We will see this throughout the season.
He's not gonna set the tone.
He's not gonna set the tone. Make sure, Jordan, you're here.
He's gonna do what Daniel Levy tells him. That's what's gonna happen.
I still need you here with the Postecoglou propaganda. Jesus is just a better dribbler. Messi needs to come back to Europe ASAP. He still is generally the best at the age of 36. He is too good. He even had Giggs, not Ryan Giggs, out there in Miami watching football. And I don't think Giggs is even a football fan. Yes, Jess is dealing with Project Mbappe. Scorch, please.
You know, quickly, just before we cut, wash your hair quickly. You know, Sergio Busquets is gonna get man demonetized because how he's playing over there is absolutely muzzy. I saw him driving with the ball. I said, nah, he's gonna jolly up.
It is people are talking about Saudi Arabia being a kickabout. Them lot are going there to Inter Miami to take the absolute mick. It's not okay. But before we move on to our next topic, please make sure if you are inside, you've paid your tithes, make sure you just hit the like button because we're still trying to beat the algorithm. Scorch, you also watched Newcastle and Chelsea go toe-to-toe, a 1-1 draw from Newcastle, who have secured Champions League football, and Chelsea, who will be looking to get back to the heady heights of the big European nights. What did you make of this 1-1 draw? Anything you could take out from this game?
Takeaways. Nicholas Jackson is making sense. He's
truth.
He's the closest thing I've seen to Drogba since Drogba left. I'm not saying he's like Drogba. Just taking what I'm saying, like in terms of what he's gonna give the team. He'll score some goals.
Mm-hmm.
He'll hold up the ball. He'll do his work for the team. But he seems to be unlocking man around him. That's the main thing that I'm getting. Man around him are getting unlocked, and I'm like, you know what? That makes a bit of sense. There's that, and then I'm just gonna bring it back to Tonali's air.
Not impressed. Did it impress?
I keep seeing that boy on the floor. Man are playing football.
It's a different world. It's a different world when you're up against the Prem, and they're definitely going to let you know they're in and around you. And it's a baptism of fire. Some crumble, and some go away, go to the mountains, and come back stronger. But yeah, he has been getting brushed around. It's still a bit of a strange move for me. But what do I know?
Bro, I'm gonna say it because people don't like it when you say these things because you're not allowed to say these things. Yeah. I don't know. I don't care that he come from Milan. I don't care that people called him the new Pirlo, but really he's more like Gattuso. And in reality, he's nothing. Yeah. He's nothing like Gattuso. Yeah. The reality for me is I'm not sure he's got more to offer than Longstaff. They talk about his technique. His long passing isn't really accurate. It's not really accurate. He's not that great in a tackle. And he gets. I've seen him get bullied by. I seen Oliver Skip push him in the face.
Palm.
I saw that with my eyes. Saw Ollie Skip push him in the face, and that's not really who Oliver Skip is.
But those are the players you're going to be coming up against, man. Like Oliver Skip, he's got experience playing over here.
Oliver Skip has got 4 arms. He's got 4 arms, bro.
Yeah. He's a World War II footballer. So you got to be on your toes around it. Yeah, you're not playing no games.
Tonali, bro, because you see what they had a thing that was connected. Yeah, you had Bruno G, and then you had Wellington, and then they were just juking somebody else. Yeah. Tonali,
Whoever the other guy was, it was functioning, it was flowing. But yeah, Tonali with the money, he's gonna have to play Scorch. And so he's going to have to get up to speed very quickly. Which I'm not sure.
Do you know where he gives me? He gives me 3 seasons from now, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Or Fulham.
Yeah. Just dropping down the leagues. Before we move, Ian Matson, what a baller, good player. Get your stocks now, cash in early. This youngster is going all the way to the top. Yeah. Poch says that he's definitely in his top.
Chelsea for me, like I think they're gonna be my most exciting watch in the Prem because it's like they're gonna be the most exciting team to watch. So you're never gonna know what you're gonna get because they're so young. They're gonna be unpredictable in like form. They're gonna be
exciting though.
It's gonna be exciting. This is what I'm saying. Like they're gonna be the most exciting team to watch. And like on Jackson, he's an all-rounder. Like. He's a man, that will get like, he might not get 20 goals a season, but he'll probably get, but it'll probably get you like, he might get you 20 GA all in. 30 GA all in.
Like 30's a bit strong. 30's a bit strong.
Chaska, you like what you're seeing. Don't let preseason, don't let it.
Yeah, because no, but I watched him in Spain as well. Like, I didn't see him as like a deadly, I don't know how like a deadly, instinctive finisher. Yeah, but he's just a problem. And he's athletic, but he's not athletic without intelligence. So it's like he can produce, he can make goals and score goals. Like he can easily get like 16 goals, 14 assists in all comps. Easy, I think.
Clip it up, man.
Walks, your boy Malo Gusto. He might be the rapidest thing about. I don't know about the fastest, yeah. But you see, in terms of the that thing, oof. Because I saw him. I know this
gutted that Chelsea picked him up.
This is going back in it, yeah. But I saw him matching Matoma. Matoma was hitting him. Matoma hit him with the yeah. He's hitting with the samurai thing, yeah. But he just matched it. He was like ching, and he had the counter move, yeah.
Yeah.
So then Matoma had to go back to his feet, gone through the book.
Thesis, flip through the pages, yeah.
Okay, this one, too much athleticism. Okay, so you know what he went and done? He linked him at the back post and slam dunked on him like LeBron James, because he learned that. He learned that from Dunk. You see, Dunk.
What a guy.
Said to him every now and then, yeah. See that skills thing, cuz.
Drop it out.
LeBron James thing, and he got his assist. But my point is though, Malo Gusto is Reece James,
Scorch. Considering how Reece James ended the season,
he had the armband though. They gave him the armband still.
Who, Big Reece? He's saying the right things.
Based off the Twitter comment and that, I hear that.
Well, if you don't wanna build the bricks, you can't be here to see the build. Like, oh yeah, man, I hear it. It's nice.
I hear it.
Nice.
But you know what it is though?
It's a quality thing and performance thing. Because Reece James, that one the Reece James, I know. That's all I see.
What does man think Chelsea like? What's their first 11 gonna be like? It's just mad. Like, what would you say?
They need to get that Caicedo, that business sorted. Another bid's gone in.
They're talking,
Does this change things?
And something. No, nothing.
Does this change things? That doesn't change anything for you.
Blame Declan, nothing. Man. It's not none of that. It's Declan. They saw West Ham get 105, and they said, "All right, all right."
Tony Bloom's not scared to. He's a numbers man, so yeah, you can't really bully him up when it comes to. But look at those stats, man. Ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's 21. It's good stuff.
Go break the bank is what I would say. It's not enough.
He's 21.
Hey, I wish I was half.
So what's it gonna be? Thiago and Colwill at centre back.
The Thiago. I think Badiashile, I feel he's been hard done by.
It's gonna be. I feel like Colwill, yeah.
Because he's making noise, he's gonna get his way. He's pulling his way into
No, I feel like after that loan and after the international thing he just done, yeah.
He's got enough.
I feel like he rolled in with his agent, chest out, might have all backed his top and went, big man, what are you saying?
Yeah.
I'm starting or I'm gone. Like he looked at Saliba. He looked at what Saliba done, went on loan, said, no, if you're not starting me, I'm gone. What are you saying? Like, well, gone.
No, but though,
you done that.
You know what, Jusco? I think you see one thing I will say, yeah. Pochettino was the wrong man for that. The wrong man. His famous quote when he was at Tottenham, yeah, is you signed to train, not to play.
Aye. That is some.
But I don't think it's the same Poch. I think after PSG, I don't think he's ever gonna be the same. I feel like
some people think he's now got to prove himself, so he's gonna be tougher, Jusco. But yeah, PSG is a tough.
Carrying a bit of trauma.
PTSD. PTSGT.
PSG. And if you're speaking about all the letters, this happened. LGBT.
I heard he caught a warning.
Yeah.
Where's Jamie Carragher?
Where's Jamie Carragher now, man? Yeah. Can't see him for love nor money. Jordan Henderson has now secured his move to Steven Gerrard's Al Ettifaq, I believe it is. And the LGBT fans are beyond disappointed as he completed his £12 million move. This was going off in a lot of groups today. I felt like I was saying the same thing over and over again, but it's divided opinion. what are our initial thoughts on Henderson? Is he a hypocrite? Is it okay to be a hypocrite? Is it money that you can't turn down, or do morals have a price? Because I know where I stand on this.
It's all of them things. It's all of them things. He's a hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain, everyone's got a price. So don't ever.
Can you still be an ally as well to the movement?
No.
Done.
No. That's mad now. That's mad now. You're on that side. You're with the ops. You're with the ops.
He's made his choice. Yeah.
You're with the ops. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's it. They even a fence for you to sit on. You're literally with the ops. Like, that's it. You've chose your side, man. You chose the top money,
table.
That's it.
Yeah. The golden table, the golden chair. I'm looking forward to hearing his thoughts on it. Scorch.
I don't really care.
And that,
like
that,
to me,
is
like
okay.
this is, you know, it is like I don't really know what this has got to do with football. Like what I'm looking at is Henderson is going to a league where I can't name you 5 teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I can watch the games, so I'm not going to watch them. I don't really care about him that much.
Where it gets interesting though, yeah? Internationally, that's where it gets interesting because Gareth was starting him. Gareth was starting him,
awkward, man.
Giving him all the praise after the games. After every game, he's singing Henderson praises. Like, he started the press. He worked so hard. He's just a positive attitude on the rest of the group. And like, what's gonna happen now?
It's still
he can't play for England.
Yeah, what value do you put on the Saudi league? What is the equivalent? Is it because we don't see League 2 players getting a call up? We don't see League 1 players. We don't see Prem players getting a call up. So
Serie A.
Yes.
Serie A.
Yes.
Tomori. Man, like Tomori just gets ignored. Like Tomori in Serie A gets ignored. Like,
and look at this. It's the promo, the rainbow armband in black and white. Is that just a coincidence? I don't believe so. But
I don't think he's gonna see that over there.
No. I can't imagine it will be the rainbow armband, and I can understand why. But yes, I believe he's a hypocrite. I think we all are. So I can't bash him too much. But yeah, it is a little bit awkward to see when he's been such a vocal
ambassador
for the LGBTQ cause. But yeah, 700k a week is 700k a week, it seems. So yeah, shout out to everyone involved, and I pray for healing for all involved.
He better send a little care package to Jamie Carragher for all the stick he's about to get, bro. He better.
Carragher, man, he just did too much. But this is it. You get some right, you get some wrong. Yeah, he's got to hold that one there, man. Ebons 0304 says, I don't blame him for taking the dough, but you can't fight something, then join what you were fighting against. Yeah, it is literally insanity. If you're getting 5 to 10 times the money to do the same work but in luxury, you'd be mad not to take it. Yeah. I say that, yeah, I think that as a working man, a 9-to-5 man like myself, I'd understand it. But as someone who has millions and millions and millions and millions, a few more millions, I don't know. Because a lot of players have turned down moves to Saudi, managers as well, Marco Silva being the latest. So sometimes there is more than money.
I'll tell you what though, yeah. If he didn't just do the public thing with Mitrovic like a couple days before, if that offer came before he done the public thing with Mitrovic, bro, he'd be on the PJ, he'd be ringing Igalo saying, yes, trophies don't pay the bill. Like,
did you see Igalo's comments today about Saudi?
Come on, man. Igalo's keeps it real, bro.
Yes.
Trophies don't pay the bills, bro.
He said we're playing for money, not for passion. And
come on, man.
He dragged everyone into it. Yeah. Ronaldo, you're with us as well. But yes, we will see how that plays out. Henderson, he has to tread carefully because the sound bites and excerpts from his first interview are going to be crazy. But yeah, watch this space. Speaking of crazy, Spurs. Jordan Henderson has distanced himself from the LGBTQ community. Spurs have now distanced themselves from their owner after insider trading charges were leveled against him. What is going on in football?
Levy snitched. Daniel Levy snitched. He snitched, bro.
Got the inside.
My man strong arm Daniel Levy, yeah. He said, listen, yeah, You got to sell Harry Kane. He can't walk for free this season. If he ain't signing a contract, sell him and get the money, yeah? I'm majority owner. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Okay. Sell the man and get the money. What? Couple days later, my man's locked up. Oh, let me out. Daniel Levy snitched. He is not selling Kane to no Prem club. He said, forget that. Forget that.
Any cost at all.
He got on the phone quickly. He said, yo, rang 2 lawyers, solicitor. He said, yo, I think there's some. Check the books. Yo.
He showed them to where the money is buried. Yeah. It could be. I wouldn't be surprised. Football is spiraling out of control. And I think there is a clause or something links to ownership, and if you're like owners involved, so similar to Chelsea and Roman Abramovich, the club can be taken away. So we could have some sanctions leveled against the Lily Whites. No score.
No, so like it comes like he must have known that this was coming. So okay. I think October last year, I think he signed over like control to like a trust.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So he doesn't have any involvement in cool. So he's patterned that.
The man are billionaires. They get the heads up.
Bro, so separately as well though, yeah. Do you know how you know like he's been taking, because imagine your owner, yeah, might go to prison, yeah, and it ain't gonna affect your club. Do you know what? Because he don't put no money in anyway.
Who? Big Joe?
He don't, bro. Listen, you see, last season when we had a few bob to spend, they made shares available that they bought or something like that to then invest 150 M's. Not here's 150 M's. Go do your stuff. It's here's 150 M's and we've got more ownership now. Yeah, so it don't really make a difference.
That's his stuff.
I'll tell you what is funny though.
A little gaffer like me, man.
I'll tell you what is funny though. Like this week, like we seen like reports about Joe Lewis saying telling Daniel Levy he must
get it done.
He must sell Harry Kane. And listen to this. Joe Lewis hasn't been to one Tottenham game that I've ever seen in my time.
That's why I'm saying that.
He doesn't have any involvement whatsoever.
No, he's chilling in the Bahamas. Like why would you?
Listen, yeah, this is what he's thinking. He's seeing Harry Kane as profit. He said this guy come through our youth team.
Businessman.
He's saying, bro, this is 80 to 100 million pound profit.
All cream. Yeah.
You're willing to make him walk for free.
I don't think I'll be this real with you. I don't think Joe Lewis knows who Harry Kane is. I don't have any indication that he's aware of a Kane.
He does now.
It's just an asset.
He does now.
Well, I just don't think it. Yeah,
just an asset. Yeah.
I reckon he's got bigger fish to fry though.
Oh, indeed. But yeah, I've seen some of the texts that he's allegedly sent and telling people to put money on this and that. It's a crazy old game. I'll tell you what else is crazy. Football is very crazy. I don't know if you've seen this. What do we make of this? Chelsea, UCLA, baseball type settings.
No. Read the exact statement.
What is
on their
going?
Website, please.
What's going on here? Can someone somewhere explain how Chelsea have now turned into a baseball outfit is what I'd probably call it. Yeah, it is the Collegiate Collection, a new American-inspired lifestyle range. Wow. Who do you think is behind this? Who's decided? Is this Todd Bowley and his meddling mates? What is going on here?
Wait,
yeah,
no,
shout
sorry.
out Capo Lee in the promo as well.
Let me just read this. Collegiate Collection, a new American-inspired lifestyle range. Chelsea Football Club has launched the all-new American-inspired Collegiate Collection, filled with baseball jackets, hoodies, t-shirts, and sweats.
Oh, this comment has killed me as well.
I can't lie, yeah. Just have a look. You see, can you get up Reece James?
Yes. Wow.
He's looking like that goalkeeper. What's that goalkeeper that was at the American brother? That he was at.
Oh, what, Zach Efron?
No, he was at United back in the day. He went Everton. The American
Not Howard,
guy.
Tim Howard. Tim Howard.
Yeah.
What is going on there? Yeah, that is mad. Where is
Bro,
Lukaku when you need him? This comment's killed me. Lukaku would take to this like a duck to water. The whole America, y'all tripping. Yeah, man. Oh, they missed a big trick here.
Lukaku's with my girl, man. What's her name? Lukaku's doing his thing, man.
Meg.
Meg,
Yeah,
come on, man.
he's getting his head right. He's lying on her
Meg, fam.
stomach. Yeah, she's telling him it's gonna be
man.
okay. It's a good place to be, man. Reece James looks like a trucker. Reece James looks like an undercover cop. It's a mad time. Shout out to football though. Let's look at a few random transfer stories. Some gossip. So far, we have Højlund. Is he going to PSG or Manchester United, Josco?
He's already chose United, but what it is now, yeah, he still might end up going elsewhere because it's one of two things, yeah. Either we've got the money, but we're waiting to see what happens with Kane, so we don't wanna press the soon. Yeah, or we ain't got the money and we're waiting to sell. It's one of the two things because he's agreed personal terms. He's made it clear. He's even said like he don't want to go PSG. He wants to go United. He changed his whole agent team to the same team that the team that represents him now is the same team as Eric Ten Hag. He changed that this year.
And United have messed it up before.
Come on, man.
When,
Gakpo. We done that with Gakpo.
Same agent as Ten Hag, and we dropped the ball. So yeah, hopefully they've learned their lessons, man. This man looks to be edging closer to a move to Juventus. The Juventus sporting director is traveling to England to negotiate a loan deal for the 30-year-old Belgian striker. What do we make of this move? Is it a match made in heaven, or is this just another sad notch on Lukaku's bedpost?
What do you not see Inter as like a bad? It was a bad turnout for him.
Yes.
I got
some quotes.
Yes. Not from the
old.
Bro,
Lautaro came out and said,
his best friend.
He came out and said he was really disappointed. Like he can't, He said also he reached out to him when all these things were going public, and he didn't communicate with him or any of the team. He said he refused to communicate, and I'm really let down and surprised by his behavior.
No, I mean footballing wise, like.
No, he said that about his footballing and his conduct.
No, because them two were like, they were friends, man. They were really close. They made history. They brought it back, but it is a shame that I think it's working out like that for Lukaku, man. I'm disappointed, especially after that massive season where they did so well. But yeah, it looks like it's all just petering away. It's a damn shame. This man will not be joining.
But he's going Juventus, though. I don't get.
It's not the same Juventus we've grown to know, man. I might be out on a limb on my own.
The levels ain't that much difference. The levels, I don't think, Inter to Juventus.
And I'd agree that Juventus went on a very good run, but it's just like I just feel it's more of the same, man.
Just go one sec, Wolves. Just go. Are you not clocking? He's bouncing around on loan like some joke, man. Like, what's happening there?
Yeah, because remember we sold him for like we got that 74 mil or something like that, and like since then, obviously no team wants to invest that type of money. So then at the same time, his present club don't want to lose that type of money, he says, and his wages are big. So it's like you got.
So it's not grinding. That's the bottom line.
It's a big old pickle, man. It's not good, man.
I don't think Juventus is that bad. I say he should go there. He might as well go there, bro.
No, he
Yeah,
should
maybe
go
play
there.
football.
It's a decent move for him. But what I'm saying is he's on the floor, really.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's tough. Didn't get taken on tour. He's just chilling in London. Then he's in Belgium. He needs to get it together because the season is just around the
In
corner.
America.
And he's only 30. That's the worst thing. But it's just playing out like a player who's at the end of his career. But this guy, he will not be going to Al Hilal, which is good to see. Restores my faith in young footballers, and it's not just about money. Where do we think he ends up? Do you think that they're going to have is Macron going to step in and say, guys, let him play again? Because as it stands, I think PSG was saying, yeah, he could sit on the bench and rot for the whole season and they wouldn't care.
Macron's got a lot on his plate right now, to be honest. So he might be a bit tied up.
Yeah. It might not be the best time to give Macron a shout. He's got bigger fish to fry.
Whatever happens, he's gonna be at Real Madrid next. See my man. When he makes his mind up, you can't tell him nothing. Listen, even for the French national team, when he said, "Listen, I'm not signing over my image rights and all my personal things over for what? For some country that I don't even believe in certain of their decisions." Like he said, "No, I'm not doing it." He made a stand at his young age in the big international team, and all the players turned around and backed him and said, "Yeah, for real, I want my image rights as well."
Yeah.
So he's made his mind up that he's going Real Madrid next year on a free. He's gonna see his contract down, go Real Madrid next year on a free, get a mad signing on bonus, also get his loyalty bonus this year from PSG.
Loyalty bonus. It's just
he's got a mad loyalty bonus this year from PSG. Listen, even that deal in Saudi, for me, I was saying he should go get that. They're saying only for a year. What's the point of sitting down there? Go get that bread and then go to Madrid.
There's Euros at the end of the season, though, right?
Yeah.
Is that really where you want to be planning your trade before Euros? Is that?
It's either that or you might be sitting down at PSG. But for him to turn that down, that bread, for him to turn down that bread, he's obviously got it in his mind that I don't care what no one tells me. Yeah, there's no plan B. It's my plan A, and that's it.
Yeah. We will see how it plays out. But very, very strange times when one of the top talents in football might not play football this season.
I just hope he don't go Madrid this year. If he does, that's a scary sight. That is a scary sight.
I can't see it happening this year. However much they'd like it to happen, but I can't see it myself. But yeah, kudos to Chelsea. That's another good transfer. Another transfer. Liverpool need this man. It seems. This is hot.
Who's that?
Lavia.
What teams he play for?
What is going on here? What are you doing? Why championship football counts? All teams matter.
Oh, is he from the champ? Yeah, does he come from the champ?
This is just not on. It's just not on.
What's Scorch on game?
I don't know what's he do. I don't know what he's trying to do there. He's not respect. He's got something against young footballers. I don't know what it is. He just doesn't respect. I don't know. It's just not on. But he's hot property. Liverpool
checking who that.
With Henderson leaving, Fabinho leaving.
Trauma from Skip. It's a Skip trauma, man.
What's he got like? Yeah. My man, has he got like 50 top flight apps?
There we go. This is just not. He is one of the top prospects. In English football. Yes. Doing it, planning his trade with some jokers, and he managed to still stand out. But yeah, I think if Liverpool get him, that's a great signing and freshens up that midfield where they've struggled for so long. They've got rid of the deadwood in Henderson, shipping Fabinho, who are still. I need a documentary on his downfall because it's just unbelievable how far he fell in a season.
Steep. That was steep.
It needs to be studied.
I remember saying to man, right, Thiago's playing so sick, he's making Fabinho not look good because my brain couldn't compute that. This is all.
No, it's all him. It's a shocker. So bad. But yeah, a nice, fresh replacement there who probably won't cost too much. I don't want to bang on. Let you gentlemen and the gaffers enjoy their evenings. But that is it for tonight's
Sorry, one last thing. Sorry.
Any other business? Yeah.
Sorry. Filaments made his debut and he had like some player count.
How could I forget? How could
Bro,
I forget? It was the Yuri Cinnamon.
What was your take on that? Because I've got a separate take.
There was a lot to take away from it, I think, man. It was, for the first part, I was like, this is new. It's like player cam, but much better.
I couldn't tell if it was a computer game.
It looked like a FIFA type setting, but no, so good. And I think for us laymen, us just fans who say, "Oh no, players are this, players are that," it was a cold insight into actually playing football. One of the things I clocked is he was blowing out of his arse as soon as he came on the pitch, which lets me know the tempo was crazy. I see a few Leicester fans saying, "Oh, you're going to find out that he doesn't track back, doesn't get joined in with counter-attacks as well. He's da-da-da-da." But I just thought the tempo is mental. I don't think you get any time on the ball. Speaking 3 languages, it was just a nice little insight. What were your takeouts?
That happens though. Anyone that's played the game at a high level knows if you get subbed into a game that's a high intensity game, you gotta get that second wind. See, after your first few sprints, like that second wind is vital. Like you gotta that adjust. It's like your lungs have to expand and adjust.
You know when you can't even take a deep breath.
Yeah, but you see, for that little 30 to 45 seconds while you're trying to get that second wind and adjust, it's like you feel like it's mad.
No, there's been times where I've played and I'm like, I actually don't want the ball.
Yeah, yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah.
But you know what I took from it, is that Eddie Howe's Newcastle team are press machines. I saw Gordon, pressing
flying all over the place.
Bro, I almost ducked like that. He was charging like.
It felt like that old Nike advert.
Bro, I wanted to duck out the way, like, whoa, like, I was all calling out to him, like, check your shoulders and that, like, it was mad. But Gamara's had one as well. Gamara's for Newcastle, he had one kitted up as well. I watched his one as well.
Oh, I saw the Brentford goalkeeper's one, and I saw a referee.
I was hearing, and the languages, you're right, like, we think of, communication is key, but when you got like that multilingual team, I'm like,
Arriba, but he's not Spanish. It's mad. English, probably a little bit of Flemish in there. It's cold, man. And I think it just lets us know as critics, pundits, that we cannot even really comment on this stuff because it's a different world. Scorch, what was your take? You had a few takes, different takes.
No, my main thing was like just seeing Gordon. Gordon was going pew straight, but like it's pew pew.
Like a cartoon, manga. Just flying around,
and he just couldn't get near him. And you know what's funny? Like you're seeing his thing moving slow, and the running action was technical.
PMP. At one point, I saw him trying to grab an arm, like he's all trying to trying to grab a shoulder.
Gordon, though, it was too cold just seeing Gordon. It was mad. It was like, like when like when you got a toddler trying to play like a sport, and you just get out of the way and get out of the way. And, it's a bit of that.
A touch off it. I called it the Andy Robertson thing where he just runs and just runs and supposedly gets everyone G'd up. I've seen Bruno Fernandes do it, just running wild.
As well, just I'm gonna keep going because I'm either gonna be wrong or I'm gonna be right. Tonali on the floor, Tonali on the floor, Tonali on the floor. Tonali, not that guy, that guy. You are not that guy.
We will look back,
bro. Gattuso, he might be the new Højbjerg, like you bit more positive, but like. Guy,
just not that person.
Tonali, that's probably the first like Newcastle signing under Eddie Howe that where I've been
doesn't make a lot of all the sense.
Where it doesn't really, because I've always praised him for that signing players that fit
sensible, innit?
Rather than them being like he might have 3 options, and there might be one player that's better than the other player, but if that other player fits his philosophy better, he goes for them. And I've respected him for that. And then Tonali is like, I don't rate him as bad as Scorch does. I actually think he's a decent player. He's tidy, he's neat and tidy, he's got a football brain, but he's not for them, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a big season ahead, man. And you're so right. It doesn't fit the profile of the Newcastle signing so far, I don't think. But maybe he can prove us wrong. But yeah, as it stands, there's been a lot of him getting brushed onto the floor. And that is what it is, the baptism of fire. MMB, before we depart, he says, I need a few more cam views. Was it on his chest? Yes, it was a camera like on his chest. But it's mad how stable the camera was, and the technology is crazy. But yeah, it would be good to get one like kind of on a player's head or like so you can see the peripheral. Because yeah, that's a big part of the game. But yeah, man,
David Silva.
Innovation in ball. Oh yes. I don't want to dwell too long on a Manchester City GOAT, but here he is, a top player, has now retired. Decent stat, a little, deserving of a statue. Do you think?
He was part of that transition, innit? So I think,
Prem GOAT. Straight. Wait, sorry. A Man City GOAT.
Yeah.
A Prem GOAT?
No.
Wow. I think he's undoubtedly, I have no doubt that he is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, 10 to play in the Prem.
Woo!
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I don't feel like that.
Yeah, I feel like he dragged that team more consistently than others. I.e., I don't want to do it tonight, but yeah, I think he was more influential than the go-to Man City midfielder who had an amazing one season.
Gareth Barry.
No. But we're not doing it tonight, man. We're not doing it tonight. Prem GOAT for sure. So imagine a Skulls head cam, crazy mirror checks. Yeah, check your shoulders, always important. Prem GOAT for sure. Jordan says he's not mucking about. Is Silva better than KDB?
No, better than Silva. Is Silva better than Bernardo Silva with his Champions League medal?
Yes.
What's going on?
Yes. Not a GOAT in the Prem, AA says. Ooh.
He's elite, but he's not a GOAT. He's elite, but he's not a GOAT. Like a GOAT in the Prem, no.
That's got his name playing colder than him. I rate David Silva though. Do you know what I do rate though? That goes under the radar. Everyone kind of forgets. You know, he was a little bit of a fouler.
He's got bad. Yeah. You don't mind mixing.
Yeah, I do like that.
I Scorch. Yeah, you see, like for me, that's when I like you go up in my estimations. When I see that, alright, cool, you're cold in your position, but then you can adjust and play a different position, a different role, and kind of like he made it kind of cool for small, kind of like how Modric did with Harry Redknapp when Harry Redknapp said, forget playing him left mid, get him centre mid, I need him on the ball. Like in the Prem, for like small, kind of diminutive like players to be centrally involved. Yeah, not just getting shoved out wide because he's small, so shove him out wide and my man
stood up in some wars, man, and still had the quality on the other side, man. I'll still never forget.
Scored a fair bit as well, to be fair.
Yeah, carved up United a few times. I hate to admit, best Spanish import for sure. Jordan, I like it. I'm not going to challenge it just yet. But
shout out my boy Santi, because yo.
Oh, here we go. 2 feet, a decade in the Prem, but not a goal. What is my man smoking? And then this is probably where we'll end it.
Wait, there's a lot of people that have got. Eric Dyer's got a decade in the Prem. What's happening?
No, but put your medals on the table.
At the highest level.
Put your medals on the table. What you got to show for it?
But you know what it is? I said he's a GOAT at City, but a GOAT overall in Prem. You know, the Prem's got a rich history, you know, like overall GOAT number 10 in the Prem. That's a big shout, bro. Like for City, yeah, but overall GOAT
Prem.
number
Yeah.
elite Prem player, yeah, not GOAT, a GOAT. A GOAT, you gotta be top 3. You gotta be top 3 as a GOAT. Maybe even 1 or 2.
Bro,
We should
listen,
see
you
it for
can't be
number
sharing your name. Like, what's happening there?
No, what's going? He owns that name. If Bernardo Silva gets a statue, then
Yeah. I'm with you on that one. I can't. Yeah. Bernardo's very. I hear that, but no. I'm not,
come
I
on.
can't.
What is going? It's late. Cesc was better. Silva wasn't better than Mata 12-13. Silva was probably my favorite season. Every day, top level, no complaining, just running all the shows. I don't think he's better than Matt. Matt's getting a lot of love. This is interesting. Name better 10s. Oh wait, best RC, I'm with you.
Wait. Why am I bringing one Matter? We just stop being silly. Let's stop being silly.
I'll go as far as saying Nadri in the Prem was better. We're seeing it. It's late. It's getting late. We're tired. Santi was there for like 3 years. Yes, Jordan, respect.
I
Guys,
agree with all them
let's
comments.
wrap. The gaffers, they know their stuff, man. If you are inside and you haven't liked, please make sure you like. We're still trying to beat the algorithm. We appreciate you all taking time out your Thursday night. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Scorch, thank you. As usual, Josco, appreciate you turning up. Yeah, let's get you on more streams this year, man. Always love your shouts, opinions, and whatnot. So yeah, you're always welcome on the gaffers. And yeah, we will see you again very soon. Take care. Peace.